The Mchinji one-stop border post, located between Malawi and Zambia, is a crucial point for trade and human mobility. Here, traders cross daily, carrying goods that sustain their livelihoods and fuel local economies.
My trading activities at the border post, I normally sell agriculture products, which some I collect from Malawi, selling to Zambia. But for the chitenges and the shoes, I collect them from Zambia, crossing them, selling them to Malawi. I've been involved in cross-border trade for 10 years now.
I sell cloth, and also I do a restaurant shop. Then I sell sausages. I do make sausages and some juices. We call it freezes here in Malawi. So I get the chemicals from Chipata also.
The COMESA Cross-Border Trade Initiative, facilitating small-scale trade across the borders, SSCBTI, is a COMESA-led initiative that is co-implemented by the International Organization for Migration (IOM) and the International Trade Center (ITC), and is funded by the European Union. The initiative is aimed at facilitating small-scale trade across borders and is designed to increase formal trade flows, enhance revenue collection for governments, and improve livelihoods of small-scale traders.
The implementation of the Small-Scale Cross-Border Traders Initiative is a significant step towards enhancing regional trade and economic integration. It aligns with COMESA's Free Movement Protocol, easing the movement of people, goods, and services. This initiative enhances border management efficiency and security. It empowers small-scale traders with necessary tools and support while promoting regional integration and economic development, ultimately benefiting everyone, especially vulnerable populations.
To achieve these goals, the initiative focuses on effective policy and governance reforms, institutional capacity building, and improved border infrastructure. One of the key components is the deployment of advanced technology to streamline border processes. Under this initiative, COMESA, IOM, and ITC introduced the Migration Information and Data Analysis System MIDAS (BMIS) at the Mchinji border post. This system automatically captures travelers' biographic and biometric data, contributing to more efficient processing of passengers. Before MIDAS, traders faced numerous challenges, from lengthy processing times to issues of corruption and harassment.
The many challenges we used to face before the deployment of the MIDAS system at the border was that we used to spend a lot of time because the immigration officers were clearing us using a manual process. They used to stamp our passports, they used to collect our details and put them in another book, manual one by one. So traders normally, sometimes we travel 4 or 5 people, so be waiting for one another. For the customer, for the immigration officer to finish with one person, it was taking a lot of time.
When you reach the immigration office, where you want to clear yourself, your passports, or to take a border pass to cross to Zambia, there was a large queue before the MIDAS. So that was a main challenge because sometimes you could have that stress whereby the officers, they have a lot of work to do. Mostly the documentation, they have many papers to write, the books to write, so they could take a long time before you are assisted.
And number 2 was the way we managed our record management was so poor. And number 3 is on the cost itself. Just because we are doing everything manual, we are supposed to buy out of paper and stationery. But now then the cost was just too much. And then as a result, other activities were being affected, such as the border patrolling and these activities that we're supposed to do as a formation. You know, when everything's done manual, we are human beings and we are prone to making errors. So if anything, whatever is taken manually is recorded manually, likely there will be errors to be done and to be made. So the efficiency wasn't there. And then the data that we collected from travelers, it was so hard for our stakeholders to rely upon that data.
Since the deployment of MIDAS, the landscape has dramatically changed. Traders report faster processing times, increased safety, and improved business outcomes.
When I arrived at the border, I issued my passport to the immigration officer. He said, "No, madam, please, can you come this side? Look at the computer, there's a camera, I want to capture you." I was like, when has this started? Because we normally expected that when the moment he collected our passport, he will stamp it, then he'll be asking, "Where is your ID?" Then we'll be collecting the information into another book. The changes at the border has affected my business in a positive way because we no longer spend a lot of time at the border. So if the customer is waiting on the side with the goods, we normally rush and we'll stock the purchases we had, off we go home. Rather than before, we would spend a lot of time waiting for the officer to clear you.
Most of the times you don't delay at the border. You go with a short time, you take your goods, you are cleared there, you go and you save, and most of the times you are at your shop saving your customers.
Immigration officials highlight the significant improvements in operational efficiency and security.
The MIDAS system has helped us a lot as a formation. And number one is nowadays travelers are no longer spending that time, like let's say for example, over 5 minutes on the queue waiting to be cleared. When we are using manual system, we used to spend much of our money on buying stationery. And now then, because of coming of MIDAS system, we're able to divert those resources to other activities. When we were manual, travelers will spend almost, as I said, almost 5 minutes on the queue waiting to be cleared. But now that we've gone digital with the MIDAS system, travelers are spending less than a minute to be cleared. So there's a great improvement, meaning to say within 5 minutes we're able to clear 5 people as a formation.
With MIDAS, border management is more streamlined, benefiting both traders and government agencies. The story of MIDAS at Mchinji is a testament to the power of technology in transforming border management.
IOM remains committed to further improving cross-border trade across the region by expanding the deployment of MIDAS to more border posts, enhancing border infrastructure, and working with government and other partners such as COMESA and ITC to develop supportive policies. These efforts aim to create a more efficient, secure, and trade-friendly environment for small-scale traders and fostering regional collaboration.
As we look to the future, the lessons learned here will pave the way for further innovations in trade facilitation.